Hey, Sandy, we're out of bread.
Oh, how can that be?
I don't know. We're going to have to...
Bought bread.
Oh, man, I'm telling you. Well, hello there. We eat solids often. It's an important part of our healthy diet program. When we stayed in Eureka, we went to a health food store. This particular store sells lots of whole foods. We got all of our produce there. One time when Sandy went there, she noticed a artisan bread that they had made by the Brio Bread Works. She picked up a loaf of the cranberry walnut whole wheat artisan bread and tried it, and we fell in love. We sliced the loaf and buttered it up and toasted it, and it tasted fantastic with our salads. This year in the summer, we're staying in Crescent City, California. Unfortunately, Crescent City doesn't have any artisan bread bakeries. To resolve our artisan bread emergency, we did a little research and we decided we only had two practical options. Option one was to drive to Grants Pass, which is about a 2-hour drive one way. The other option was to drive down to Arcata to get a loaf of the Brio Bread Works whole wheat cranberry walnut artisan bread. And that's only a 1.5-hour drive. So that was the option we chose. Of course, this year there's the issue of the pandemic, and any travel during the pandemic is a somewhat risky proposition. Because the drive down from Crescent City to Arcata is a little over 90 minutes, we decided to stop about halfway at the Redwood State and National Park. And I got a few pictures while we stopped to stretch our legs. When we arrived at Arcata, we went to the natural food store that carries the Brio Bread Works loaves. While Sandy was in the store getting the bread, I got out of the car with Pearl, our wonder dog, and took her for a short walk. And I happened upon a recorder player on the north end of the parking lot. Sandy came back out and loaded the bread in the car, and we went over to the creperie just down the street. We placed a takeout order over the phone, and we picked it up. While Sandy was walking over to the creperie restaurant, I happened to get a picture with a pet pig. After Sandy came back out with the crepes, we went over to the park just east of town. It has picnic tables where we could enjoy our crepes. One of the crepes was a savory crepe with ham, cheese, and mushrooms. And the other crepe was a sweet crepe. That crepe is called on the menu Righteous Babe, which has strawberries. Both were delicious. After our crepe picnic in the park, we went over to a coffee shop and took out a couple of coffees and a couple of muffins. It was a wonderful meal. The result of our trip is we ended up with 6 loaves of real Breadworks lovely walnut, whole wheat, cranberry artisan bread. We froze up 5 of the loaves and had a couple slices with our salad that evening. The crepes were a special treat because there aren't any crepe stores in Crescent City, and that particular crepe restaurant does a very nice job. And last but not least, the scenery along the drive was wonderful with views of the ocean and the mountains. All in all, it was a very good day. This is the end of the video.